Have you ever felt like you are giving everything you have, but life refuses to move forward? You wake up, full of hope, yet by the end of the day you feel like nothing you did mattered. You are not alone. There are millions of people just like you. Students who study late into the night, not because the books are easy, but because they are desperate for a future that looks brighter than today. Workers who spend long hours doing jobs they never dreamed of, sacrificing their own comfort, their own dreams, just to keep their families fed and safe. Young dreamers who smile in front of the world, but cry alone in the dark, questioning whether their ambitions are even worth the effort. Parents who carry invisible weights, hiding their exhaustion behind calm faces, always putting others first. These people are everywhere, yet we hardly notice them. We rarely see their struggle, the late nights, the repeated failures, the countless moments of doubt and despair, the silent warriors who refuse to give up even when no one is watching. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you given your best effort and felt like it wasn't enough? A student who studies endlessly for exams only to get average grades. A worker who pours every ounce of energy into a job that barely pays the bills. A parent who sacrifices every personal desire to make sure the family survives. The truth is, real growth rarely comes with immediate results. Often, the universe tests our patience in ways that seem invisible, in ways that seem unfair. It tests our determination when everything inside us screams to stop. Tests our courage when fear is loud and relentless. And yet, the ones who continue, those who keep showing up, even when the world ignores them, those are the people who grow stronger. The people who endure quietly are the ones who build an unshakable foundation for success. Every small, invisible effort today will become the pillars of tomorrow's triumph. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt adds strength you cannot yet see. Life is full of people who are quietly struggling, but it is also full of small victories that go unnoticed. The student who barely passed but improved from the last exam. The worker who received no praise but delivered on a difficult project. The parent who manages a home and work without recognition. These are victories that matter. And if you are struggling silently, if no one notices your effort, that doesn't mean it is wasted. Growth happens in the quiet moments. The nights when you are tired but keep going. The mornings when you doubt yourself but choose to rise anyway. The hours when you practice, learn, and improve without anyone cheering you on. That is the real work. That is the invisible success that eventually becomes visible to the world. You may feel invisible. You may feel overlooked. But remember, every person who has achieved greatness once felt exactly as you do now. They faced moments when the world seemed indifferent. Moments when they wondered if their dreams would ever come true. Moments when giving up felt like the only option. The difference is that they kept going. They endured. They persevered. They believed in themselves when no one else did. And that is exactly what you are doing every day when you refuse to quit. Every single effort counts. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. It may not look like it today. It may not feel like it now. But one day, all of it will come together. Let's talk about ordinary heroes. The people you see every day but hardly notice. The neighbor who helps everyone quietly, without expecting anything in return. The teacher who stays after class to guide students, not for recognition but because they care. The friend who listens to your problems at midnight, sacrificing sleep and comfort. These ordinary heroes live in silence, but their impact is immeasurable. You too are on a similar journey. Your quiet effort matters. Your perseverance matters. Even when no one is watching, you are building a life that will matter. Every small choice you make, every extra step you take, every time you refuse to give up, is shaping your future. Think about the flame inside you. Some days it burns brightly, Other days it flickers, threatening to go out. But as long as you keep trying, it remains alive. That flame is your willpower, your determination, your belief that tomorrow can be better. Every time you show up despite fear, every time you take another step when the path seems unclear, every time you choose persistence over quitting, that flame becomes a fire. Real success is not about luck or shortcuts. It is about enduring when giving up seems easier. It is about believing in yourself when no one else does. It is about continuing to move forward when everything inside you wants to stop. Sometimes it is the quiet choice to show up again, to try again, to believe again. Every day you choose not to quit, every day you take one more step, you are closer to the life you want to create. That is the truth. That is the power of silent effort. Let's expand this further. Think of the little wins that matter most. Waking up early to study, even when your bed is warm and your body is tired. Finishing a difficult task at work, even when no one notices. Smiling through a difficult conversation, even when you are hurting inside. Making the right choice when it's easier to give in. Saying, "I will try one more time," when it would be simpler to stop. These moments seem small, almost insignificant, but they are the bricks you lay to build the foundation of your future. They create resilience. They create patience. They create strength that no one can take away. And eventually, those small victories accumulate into extraordinary results. The world will not always notice your effort. It may not reward you immediately, but you cannot rely on recognition to measure your worth. Your worth is inherent. Your effort is valuable. Your persistence is powerful. You are building something in silence that will one day be undeniable. One day, people will look at your success and call it overnight, never knowing the long nights, the quiet battles, and the invisible victories that made it possible. But you will know, and that is enough. You will smile, knowing that every struggle, every tear, every silent effort led to the life you dreamed of. That is the reward. Now, let's reflect on why you must continue.